Sat Mahatma Mahagana Chit Vilas Punja Swayam Sikhari Sekharatam Upetha Yatreshwara Sakhalu Nandati Yena Veti Nandishwara Sam Mad Amanda Mudham Dadatu. May Nandishwara Hill, where the Supreme Personality of Godhead, crowned with a peacock feather and splendid as a monsoon cloud, enjoyed pastimes, delight me. Brahmananda Vapra Kataloka Nikaya Sasya Santiripi Krishna Charitamita Nirjaharadya Parjanya Santati Sukhaspad Purvakoyo Nandishwara Samad Amanda Mudam Dadatu. May Nandishwara Hill, rich with the nectar rivers of Krishna's pastimes that please the grass of the living entities in the world, and previously the place of happiness for a great monsoon cloud, delight me. Yat Sobhagam Bhagavato Dharani Vritapi Na Prapyate Sura Girisahi Ko Barakha Nanda Swayam Vasati Yatra Saputra Daro Nandishwara Samad Amanda Mudam Tadatu. With his son and wife King Nanda lived on Nandishwara Hill. The goddess fortune of Nandishwara Hill was never attained by any other mountain. What is tiny Mount Meru in comparison to it? May Nandishwara delight me. Yatra Vrajadipa Purartami Prakash Prasamuda Kalopari Nityarangi Barikshati Bhuvi Jaya Dvaya Ketu Bhuto Nandishwara Samad Amanda Mudam Dadatu. May Nandishwara Hill, where the king of Vraja had his capital, of his splendid palaces with sapphires and domes, where a peacock could be seen happily dancing among the colorful victory flags, delight me. Yacharanaga Sangata Sugandha Siladirudha Krishna Sa Krishna Nayana Parito Brajadham Arukate Dvisad Udara Darata Vista Nandishwara Samad Amanda Mudam Dadatu. Krishna sometimes climbs its aromatic summit and it's on a rock, gazing out with thirsty eyes at the 12 forests that are the great petals of the Vrajamumi lotus spread beneath him. Many Nandishwara Hill delight me. Jige Nadi Atat Raji Saroji Raji Sorabhya Manjula Sarojala Sikhare no Trilokya Varti Var Tirtha Yasho Rasho Nandishwara Samad Amanda Mudam Dadatu. May Nandishwara Hill, by sprinkling the nectar waters of its lakes of fragrant and lotus flowers, defeats the glory of the most exalted holy places in the three worlds, delight me. Yat tira sangi pavanair ahimaya mana abhimshriya manaha Shri pavana apijana swadasam parisham sa pavanakya sarisi yat upatyakayam Nandishwara Samad Amanda Mudam Dadatu. May Nandishwara Hill, which has its base a lake named Pavana that purifies and liberates all its touches with the purifying breeze from its shore, delight me. Krishnakhyam asti mahad ujjvala nila ratnam sute tadeva vasutatsva bhuvayadristam Tallabhate sukriti naiva yadiya suno Nandishwara Samad Amanda Mudham Dadatu. May Nandishwara Hill, which has its peak a great and splendid sapphire treasure named Krishna, which was seen by the demigods Brahma and which may be gotten by the most pious person, delight me. Durvasana Satavito Abhibhavat Prayatna Pradayastaka sikharisitubhyam Krishnangripadyam rasayeva sada sa trishnam etam janam kuru kuru pranayam dadaram. O Nandeshwara hill, O king of mountains, please be kind to they who try to glorify you by reading these prayers. Even if such readers are infested with hundreds of sinful desires, please transform them into great devotees full of devotion for their spiritual master and thirsty for the nectar of Krishna's lotus feet. In Vrindavan is the town of Nandishwara, where the goddess of fortune always walks. There, the great mystic perfections are eternally present, where the cows are protected, where the people of Vraja live, and where Lord Krishna happily enjoys transcendental pastimes under the loving protection of his devotees, his parents. I worship this town of Nandishwara, the home of the king of Vraja and the most important part of the land of Vraja. Nandishwara hill is like a monarch in the center of Vrajabhumi, and around it are many different kinds of forests, where there are many splendid desire trees, desire vines, groves, pastime places, and colorful birds. Not far from Govardhan stands Nandishwara hill, which is the second body of Lord Shiva. Dhava trees and the blissful pastimes of Madhava fill Nandishwara with splendid. The parrots perched in the palasa trees vibrate sweet music throughout the day. Beautiful peaks of varying heights decorates its skyline. An abundance of roots, herbs, and delicious fruits await the eager hands of the carefree cowherd boys, just as Vamana's steps brought the Ganga down on Shiva's head. Similarly, the water flowing down from its caves nourishes the fennel shrubs growing on the side of Nandishwara hill. A gentle behavior can break the pride of a coarse man. The thick growth of yellow jinthi flowers growing on its slopes overpowers the red-colored rocks of Nandishwara hill. Lord Shiva always holds Parvati on his lap, and this mountain always holds a Shilajit in its crevices. The splendid capital of Nanda Baba rests atop Nandishwara hill, a high and surmountable wall appearing like the glow of the dawn surrounds all the smaller towns that comprise Nanda Maharaja's capital. The main gateways are huge, jewel-studded doors. These towns appear like festive arenas with canopies and colorful jewel festoons hanging from the archways, just as Surya Deva has many large horses shining like diamonds. Similarly, Nandishwara is full of broad, sparkling roadways. Just as the dancing of Shiva induces happiness, the sight of its many huge palaces brings joy to the heart. The many small attractive temples appear in radiant as the rising sun. The brilliant golden rooftops rival the splendorous yellow cloth of Lord Narayana. Beautiful strands of pearls hang from the canopies. The pinnacles of the rooftops drive away all fear, just as the chakora birds eagerly drink the rays of the moon. Similarly, the effulgence of the moonstones forming the edges of the rooftops attracts the chakora birds. The jewel-studded verandas surrounding the palaces appear like glittering mountains of jewels. The sacrificial arenas of the palaces are adorned with flower garlands that resemble Lord Shiva, accompanied by his decorated wife Parvati. Among all the towns, Nanda's village is the chief. The town wall is made of sapphires and the houses are made of emeralds. The golden rooftops, coral pillars, crystal walls, cat's eye, town's sapphire seating platforms and huge doors studded with large blue sapphires astound the eye with their beauty. The stunning opulence of Nandishwara puts to shame the brilliant palaces of the demigods. When the pet parrots make friends with the sculpted parrots standing on the jeweled walls, the delighted women cannot tell them apart. In their bewilderment, they offer pomegranate seeds to the sculpted parrots instead of the real ones. Nanda Maharaj, the king of Vrindavan, resides in this town as the embodiment of paternal affection, manifesting the pure nature of the soul. He is the essence of all auspiciousness, a veritable island amidst an ocean of bliss. By assuming the role of Krishna's father, which he plays eternally, he has become endowed with all auspicious qualities. His wife Yashoda Rani resides in Nandishvara as the embodiment of maternal affection, acting like a desire creeper, offering the darshan of Krishna. As a beautiful flower spreads its fragrance in all directions, the effulgence of Yashoda's fame illuminates her entire dynasty. Hundreds of honest and gentle cowherd men live in this capital city. They are not attached to their families, but they are completely attached to Krishna. Although they diligently care for their domestic animals and maintain themselves by trading milk, yogurt,